Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Let's study. Today we are going to study the poem The Tide Rises, the Tide Falls by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. The tide rises, the tide falls, the twilight darkens, the curlew calls. Along she sends, damp and brown, the traveller hastens toward the town. And the tide rises, the tide falls. Darkness settles on roofs and walls, but the she in the darkness calls. The little waves with their soft white hands efface the footprints in the sands. And the tide rises, the tide falls. The morning breaks, the steeds in their stalls stamp and neigh as the hostler calls. The day returns, but never more returns the traveller to the shore, and the tide rises, the tide falls. Now let's know about the poet Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. Henry Wadsworth Longfellow was one of the most popular American poets of the 19th century, born in Portland, Maine in 1807. He was a traveler, a linguist, and a romantic poet. He studied languages in Europe and taught French, Spanish, and Italian in 1829 at Baldwin College. He became the Smith Professor of Modern Languages at Harvard College in 1834. He had a world-famous personality by the time of his death in 1882. Now we will read the words and their meanings. In the poem, tide. Tide means the periodic change of the sea level. Twilight. Twilight. The soft light in the sky seen after the setting of the sun. Curlew, a large wading bird. Hasten, to move quickly. Settle, set or resolve. Efface, to erase a mark from a surface. Steeds means horses. Step means the act of putting the horse's hoof very heavily. Hostler, the person employed to care for horses. Shore, land adjoining the sea. Analysis of the poem. Stanza 1. At dusk, the sand of the seashore turns brown and damp by the rising and falling of the tide. The curlew birds cry when the darkness falls, and the traveller rushes to the town nearby the seashore. Since the dawn to dusk, the tide has been rising and falling. The process doesn't end. Stanza 2. Darkness arrives at the evening over the roofs and walls of the houses. The small waves erase the footprints of the traveller in the sand. In this darkness, the sea calls someone, and the tide keeps rising and falling, a cycling process. Stanza 3. In the morning, when the hostler calls the horses, they strike their paws on the ground and neigh. Neither the traveller nor his footprints are seen now, but the tide is still rising and falling. Now let's read the poem in deeper sense. In each stanza, the poet says, in the first stanza, the rises, the tide falls, is a phrase which means the never-ending process. The calling of the curlew bird is the call of death approaching to human life. In the second stanza, the traveler is the human being who is an old man at the final stage of life. He rushes toward the town, refers to his age growing to death. The she waves erase his footprints in the sand. Footprints means his memories which fade away from the world. In the third stanza, after the darkness has gone in the morning, comes the traveler has not returned to the shore because he is no more. The traveler is dead, but the world is still normal. Thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe, like, share and press the bell icon. Thank you. Have a good day.